morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
The Beezer.
You know that I'm the cream of the crop.
Ah, that's nice.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Yeah. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 30th day of October, 2024. So the high is going to be 68 today. Rain's going to start in a couple hours. It might snow tonight. Welcome to Minnesota, ladies and gentlemen. We've been waiting for you. Hey, here's what we got today. Lots. Lots. Like Mark Rosen coming on in, getting all sexy on you. And a cast of thousands. I don't know, man. Here's what I know. I know it's almost Halloween, and Dimitri Martin makes me laugh. So let's get some comedy in, shall we? Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I think my favorite holiday is Halloween. I think it's my favorite, yeah. That's a good holiday because you don't have to celebrate that one with your family. You never hear, what are you doing for Halloween? I got to fly back east and go trick-or-treating with my parents. God, it sucks. Yeah, they got a divorce, so I got to bring 2 different costumes this year. I like reading. I'm a big reader. I feel like I just end up reading everything. I don't know. Like, the other day I was in my kitchen, I opened the drawer, and I pulled out the Reynolds wrap, and ended up reading the box of Reynolds wrap. It said, Reynolds wrap, trusted since 1947. I thought, oh, that's interesting. Trusted. What an interesting word to use there. It implies some sort of dark past for Reynolds. You couldn't trust him, I guess. You know what I mean? Just, honey, did you get the tinfoil? Yeah, open the box. There's just pebbles in here. This is foiled.
The Beezer.
What?
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show, Wednesday, October 30th. Look at the Vikings wheeling and dealing, making moves.
Never giving up the lead.
Yeah,
ever.
they're never giving up on this season.
That's right, never giving up the lid.
How about Cam Robinson is 6'6", 335.
That's a huge bitch.
That is a huge
6'6", 335. Who knows if he can stop anybody? We'll find out when he gets here.
He can stop.
You coming here?
Yeah, he's going to play initials today.
Wow.
Yep, that's his first stop on his press tour when he reaches the Twin Cities. He's going to play.
That's kind of you.
I did a specific game just for him. We're getting donuts for him.
Who's paying for that?
Rosie. Rosie's going to give him a back massage. I believe he's
nice
now going to sell advertising for iHeartMedia as well.
That's a lot of back.
Yeah, that's a lot.
The Vikings acquired Jacksonville's Cam Robinson. The 29-year-old has made 91 starts for the Jaguars since he was taken in the second round of the 2017 NFL Draft out of Alabama.
Wheeling and dealing.
Robinson, who has a history of knee injuries.
Oh, great.
Franchise tagged twice by Jacksonville before signing a 3-year, $54 million deal that expires after this season.
That's the key.
Yeah, man.
Like $1 an hour.
It's a little more than that, but still.
When Darisaw's back, Robinson can leave.
Yeah. The Vikings are sending a conditional 2026 fifth-round pick.
Oh, no!
To the Jaguars.
Right.
In exchange for Robinson and a conditional 2026 seventh-rounder. Depending on Robinson's playing time, the Vikings' fifth-rounder can become a fourth-round pick, or the Jaguars' seventh-rounder can be removed from the deal. 6'6", 335.
What? 6'6", what?
335.
Wow. That's a huge bitch.
He has played for the Jaguars since 2017.
Yeah.
In 2017, he had 1 holding penalty.
Wow.
Just
0 in 2018, even though he only played a couple games. 4 in 19. Then 0 holding penalties in 2020, 0 holding penalties in 2021, 3 in 2022, 0 again in 2023. Doesn't hold a lot.
That's good.
We'll take that.
Yeah, that's a drive killer.
You know what
The
pisses-
drive killer.
You know what pisses me off?
What?
Do you want to know what pisses me off?
Racism?
You want to know two things that piss me off?
Oh, man. Screw it. Upper management here at iHeart?
Not at all. Not
Should have said
anymore.
that yesterday and see if I would have reeled you in.
Not
Might have
anymore.
got it.
Tuesdays.
I don't understand. Sauce,
Go ahead.
how do you spell tears?
Tears.
How do you spell tears? As in crying.
Tears.
Why is that?
I don't know, man. It's one of the weird things about the English language.
Darisaw had tears, or Darisaw had tears.
Both.
Right.
He probably
sure,
cried.
yeah.
He probably had tears when he had tears.
Now, don't you think tears, as in I'm crying because I met you, now I'm dying because I left you, should be Teers?
Well,
Why
is
aren't there
this
any?
show right now, is this recorded or what is this? Is this,
This is on tape.
no, but I mean, is this show, what is this show?
This is live.
Recorded?
You mean live? The show's live?
Right. See?
Yeah.
Why not
Doesn't
spell
make
that
any
with
sense
L
either.
without the E?
Right?
Yeah.
Why is live and live spelled exactly
I
the
don't
same?
know. I told you it pissed me off. Now you're pissed too, aren't you?
I'm pissed too. I have tears in my eyes.
You guys want a bass fish or do you
that
want a
sounds
base?
terrible.
Very good.
Yeah.
See, Paul did one.
What?
Say that again because Chris wasn't
I
listening.
missed it
Do
'cause
that
my,
again.
my eyes hurt.
Do you guys want a bass fish or a bass guitar?
something right.
You did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now do another one.
Oh, no. No, I can't think of one.
Hang on. The show is not going to continue until you can do another word that is spelled the same but pronounced two different ways. I don't care if it takes 3 hours. We got nothing else to do.
Hang on.
I can't think of another neither.
Well, good. Then challenge accepted for Paul.
Do you guys
I wonder
want...
how your brain is trying to access this file.
I wonder.
Let me see here.
Yell it at your radio. Give it.
Yeah, send it out into
Yell
the
at your
ether.
radio.
Like that intuitive that was on with Twin Cities Live a couple days ago. Maybe Paul will just sense it.
Yeah. Louder.
Hold on.
He clearly
He can't hear you.
Oh.
Is he typing?
No, I'm...
You can do this.
Okay, I think I have one. I might be wrong. Did you... No, that's not right. Is read or read the same thing?
Man,
Did
you're
you
really close to
read
one, though.
Or read the book? Did you read or read the book? Did you read?
There's something
I
right.
mean, lead and lead, right? That's,
There you go.
Oh, good.
That's okay.
Yeah, letter and
right.
lead, yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
'cause-
actually a good point, though, Paul. I mean,
Yeah.
the present and past tense of the word read
Yeah, thank you.
is
Zach.
spelt the same.
unbelievable.
Wow. Nice job. Good job.
Yeah, man. It's the power of the listeners screaming at the radio.
The power of Christ compels you.
What kind of pipe did Colonel Mustard kill
Lead
the body with? A lead pipe. But what if he was in a race against Professor Plum?
Yeah,
and he was in
Corporal-
first, and he was in the
lead.
lead, spelled
What?
exactly the same way.
Wow.
What about Corporal Ketchup?
Yeah, Corporal Ketchup.
Yeah, he's is one of Colonel Mustard's lackeys.
Well, that's kind of him.
Is it?
No.
So
Why
anyway,
is-
Christian Darisaw had tears in his eyes.
Yeah. And
Zach, you were going to say something.
Oh, no. That's stupid. Let's keep going.
perfect.
all right.
Oh, welcome aboard.
We can move on.
Hey.
There's Breet.
Breed. Genius.
Morning, Breet.
Hey, Breed.
What up, Breet?
What's up?
Is it raining yet?
Not yet.
Did you guys know it's going to snow tonight?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Of course it is. It's Halloween tomorrow, so why wouldn't it
Right.
be ruined by the kids? You know, they can control the weather. So the government is doing this to us.
I knew it.
Was Randy at your house? Where'd you get that?
The internet.
That means
They're
it's
doing
true.
this to us.
I knew they were like this.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey, hate to change the subject so quickly, but
yeah.
did you see that guy try to pull the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove?
Unbelievable.
And did he not look like the guy from the show we love?
Which show do we
The honk
love?
if you're horny guy?
Oh,
Connor O'Malley? Or Tim Robinson?
Tim Robinson.
yeah.
He looks like Tim Robinson. There's so many people out there putting Tim Robinson's face on the guy. And he looks just like him.
So that's one of those examples of on a scale of 1 to 100, right?
Right.
I have never met that guy. I've seen a 7-second clip of that guy,
I know what
right?
you're gonna say.
I effing hate that guy.
Yeah.
You
I
are
hate
correct.
everything about him. I know
hate
if I
that
met him
guy.
in person,
Yeah.
I would despise him.
That guy
Look
sucks.
at
He
the video of
sucks.
it
You
right
can
now,
just
Thank you, Corey.
the grin on his face, like how much fun he's having trying to be. I'm like, you're everything I hate about humanity, and I've seen 7 seconds of your entire
that guy
life, and I
sucks.
hate you.
Tell
Yeah,
me that doesn't
That
look
guy
like Tim
sucks.
Robinson.
yeah, that guy's the worst. I said the exact same thing
That
last
guy's
night.
the worst.
When
That's all you need to know
Look
about
at the
him.
video right now. Tell
Yep.
me it doesn't look like he's going to say, all I want to know is that these GD ghosts.
yeah, so good.
Like,
Making
so,
friends
so,
tonight?
so Bartman makes the mistake legendarily back in the
Yeah.
day, right? And you can see immediate embarrassment, regret.
Yeah.
He feels
He
so
hasn't been
awful.
seen since.
Right. He feels awful immediately, like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I screwed this up.
This smug prick.
Exactly. Immediately, you can see the smile, like, I almost did.
so
I almost
cool.
got it out of his glove. It's
I'm
like,
on the
somebody
team.
beat this guy
Yeah, I
to
hate
death.
that
But wait a
guy.
minute.
I hate
The
that guy.
problem, guys, is this guy is this morning going to wake up a hero in
Yeah.
New York.
Yep.
This is such a New York thing. He was doing this to the Dodgers.
Right.
Yep.
And it was called an out, but the fact that he tried
He
to get it out
tried
of
to
his
do it for his
glove.
team. He will be a New York hero.
Right. And he is trash.
Yeah,
He
and
sucks.
Imagine
Sucks.
this guy did this in Philly.
I hate that guy.
That-
Oh, they'd
he
have a
would be the
statue.
mayor.
They'd have a statue already that looks nothing like him
Yes.
already made.
Right.
That's the type of guy that plays the Eggman game in The Office. You know what I mean?
What's the Eggman game?
The Eggman game.
Oh, the bit from
Thank you. Yes.
Oh my God. Are you talking about the bit from the Tim Robinson
I was
show?
going back to the Tim Robinson.
Got it, yeah.
I'll be over here.
That Eggman bit is
Oh, yeah. On the computer.
dear God. That sketch.
yeah.
Eggman bit. Oh, yeah.
Where he
Great
just
bit.
keeps feeding him and he doesn't understand what's
Yeah.
going to happen, and then eventually he finds out.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
I think I've asked this question before, but
wearing
my
this hat.
memory right now
Yeah.
is the same as 10 Second Tom from 51st States. Has anybody here watched Detroiters? And is it good?
Matt
The show,
told me it's good. I haven't seen it.
that's the show with Tim Robinson, and I forget the other guy's name.
I've
but
not seen
I've
it.
heard it's like a cult kind of icon show.
I
It was
don't
on
know why I
Comedy.
would never watch that.
Right, it was on Comedy Central, and I think it's either now on Netflix or about to hit Netflix. I love Tim Robinson. Should I watch
Yeah.
Detroiters?
You know what's weird about that, Core, is
Yes, Zach.
I got recommended a YouTube video of a Totino's pizza roll commercial
The algorithm knows you.
Yeah.
last night, and I watched it because it was like 10 minutes, and it had it had Tim Robinson and some of his other buddies in it, and it was talking about basically it was the Detroiters universe, and I'd never heard of Detroiters before last night, and so I looked it up, and so it's just really weird that
it's coming
now
up
we're
today.
talking about it, but so maybe that's a
I
sign.
gotta watch that show, man. I
You
love
should
Tim.
go watch it. The universe is
Wait
coming
till after
together.
the show.
Yeah, don't do it now.
Yeah, let's not watch it. Let's not watch it now.
Yeah,
we
don't
have
do it
3 hours to rip that guy
Yeah.
trying to rip the
I
ball
hate
out
What
of
if
him.
we
God,
did
that's-
that
he
one day,
sucks.
though? What if we
Yeah.
just stopped doing the show and watched a thing that we said we were going to watch?
It'd be weird. It just had dead air.
Yeah.
There are definitely some days that would be better for the
Yeah.
listeners, too.
Yeah.
And it may be today.
It might be.
Yeah, we haven't made it out of the first segment, which is brought to you by my good friends at Gutter Helmet MN and GutterHelmetMN.com. Never
Nailed it.
clean
That
your
was
gutters
smooth.
again.
We did go probably 20 seconds with dead air when Sauce was trying to think of a word that is spelled the same but pronounced differently.
But see, this is why you and I somehow
Kiss.
are. This is how you and I bond. Our hatred
Share
for
hatred.
other people who we've never
Strangers,
met.
yes.
I hate that guy.
Hate him.
Hate him.
Yep.
That's the kind of guy Randy and Sean would fight at a bar. That guy sucks.
And you hope that guy gets
Right.
so destroyed
Oh, I
that
hate that guy.
his family has to come and
Right.
struggles to recognize the body,
Yes.
identify the
Yes.
body. That's how
Yes.
bad you want that guy beat.
No, 100%. See, Corey and I,
God, that
major
guy sucks.
psychotic
Man,
hatred.
wow.
The grin on his face, he's so proud of
I
himself.
hate
It's
that
like
guy.
you're trash.
Yeah, you're not
Yep.
cool. You're an
Nobody
adult
thinks you're
man.
an adult.
Stop.
And again, I'm telling you, he will be revered.
No, he already is a hero.
He is. You know that.
Yeah, he was at the
Which
bar
makes his
across the
smug grin
street. Yeah.
even worse.
No, that
Yeah.
guy sucks.
Yep.
I'm throwing out my Yankees hat when I get home.
I bet you $1,000 you
throwing
want.
it out. Yeah.
Because of that guy.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
That guy.
Yes.
Will you please do me a favor?
Yes.
Donate it to the homeless so they have a place to stay tonight.
Oh.
Please.
Now I'm keeping
It's going to snow tonight, and they need shelter.
I'm going to keep it. And,
Could you FedEx it to the Iron Range so somebody can use it as a tent?
all right. Well, you two can kiss each other's hot dogs.
Really?
Wow.
That's sweet of
Well,
you.
that's not even making it vague.
No,
that's
there's
just
a bunch of hot dogs out the
Oh,
breaker.
sure. Yeah, right. And one of them's mine because I eat those.
I got 2 plates.
Oh, great. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Starts at 8 a.m. It's powered by Quantum Fiber. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch. Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
I didn't hear your opening bit, Chris.
Yes.
Carly's coming in today, correct? And Rosie?
Rosie and Carly, that is correct.
Okay.
Yes, I haven't heard any different.
Fantastic. And we're just a couple days away from getting to meet Nafisa Collier. I'm
How
super pumped
that?
about that.
And it's the Christmas speech the same day.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So Friday, day after Halloween, Christmas speech at 7-ish, right?
Yeah,
7?
yeah.
And then Collier, MB Fee, is supposed to be here 8 to 9 and play initials at 8:15.
I can't wait to meet her.
Yeah, Marnie cannot stop raving about her. Marnie obviously knows her well
Yeah.
and just says she's like the smartest and sweetest gal and just super nice and humble and
I
cool
think we're
and all
going to be
that
best
stuff.
friends.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I could see that.
Me too.
Man, what a surprising year for the Minnesota Lynx, and obviously, not to state the obvious, felt like they blew Game 5, but they also got robbed in Game 5.
Yeah.
It was a combo platter, but all the mistakes they made, all the shots they missed, all the problems that they had, still, they had the lead and got robbed when it mattered most. So you can say they blew it, and they did. But if the right call is made, they're still the champs.
Yep.
And I can't wait to ask Collier how she lives with that the rest of her life, knowing if she never gets back and never wins a title, that the one that she should have had was stolen.
I can't wait to ask her about her new league.
Oh,
That
yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Like, they got a TV deal. They got everything, man. It's happening.
So wait a minute. She plays for the WNBA,
Yeah.
but can make money with another league?
Is this a toy?
Is that what you guys are saying? Hell yeah! Interesting.
Ooh.
So we could do this radio show.
Wow.
And then,
Well,
Good to know.
yeah, good to know.
Have you
Wheels spinning.
Have you guys ever seen a movie called Movie 43?
Heard of it.
horrible.
I remember we talked about it when it came out, but I never saw it.
I only saw the first 42.
Brett?
Yeah, first 41 for me.
Isn't that the bit where it's like, is it 43 different premises or something like that? How does
Something like that.
It's got a weird,
Yeah.
it's got a weird format. I just don't remember the format.
Somebody sent me this yesterday. You guys are familiar with Chris Pratt?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about
Parks and Rec?
Anna Faris?
Yeah, weren't
Yep, they were married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to this.
There's something I want to ask you.
There's something I'd like to ask you.
How about we say it at the same time?
Okay.
1, 2.
Will you poop on me?
What?
Will you poop on me?
What are you? Wait, what did you say?
I trust you. I feel like you're my soulmate. I want to give you this gift. I want you to be my first.
To poop?
On me.
Jeez.
Sauce, yeah. Any thoughts?
Right.
Did your dad send you that clip?
Keep going. Do it. You can do better than that.
I mean, think of the
Sauce, any
cigarettes
thoughts?
your dad had after that scene. That's his dream girl.
Keep
man.
going. That was better, but make it even better than that. Sauce, any thoughts?
Yeah. How many times has your dad just seen that clip?
All right, that's enough.
God, your dad would love if some woman said, "Will you dump on me?" He wouldn't even have said what. He would have dumped on her.
Hey, you know, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 of us in here. Which one of us are you talking to right now?
I don't know. Myself.
You're
Your
talking
dad?
to your own dad.
No,
Your dad.
sorry. Your dad, Hawk's dad, would have said, "God bless you," right away, and he would have dumped on her.
So he wants God to bless you right now.
He's blessed if a woman asked him to dump on him.
So it's like a baptism with fecal matter.
Yeah, that's what he calls
Holy
it.
crap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Sure.
Oh, look at you. Clever girl. Hey, do you guys know what gate lice is?
Gate lice. Sounds disgusting.
It does, doesn't it? Do you know what it is, Cor?
Gate lice.
Yeah, I've seen it now 3 days in a row.
Seen it online, you mean? Or what do you mean?
Yeah.
Gate lice.
Without looking it up, take a guess. What do you think it is? Sauce?
Spelled the way we think it's spelled?
Exactly.
Is it 2 words or 1 word?
2 words.
Gate lice.
G-A-T-E-L-I-C-E. Sauce, without looking it up, just guess. Go. As quickly. Top of your head. Go.
Is it lice on, like...
Gates?
Like on your... I don't know. On your chest hair?
Corey?
Man, I always overthink these because I think that it's probably not a bug because you're asking us to guess what it is, and it's going to be so far away from guessable that it's not even a lice-type creature. I have no idea.
Zach?
Is it lice that are software company starters?
In travel news this week, American Airlines tackles line jumpers, the world's best bars and blah, blah, blah. But they're really, really concerned about gate lice. Gate lice is the term used to describe people who swarm around airport gates when they start boarding the plane.
I at least got the part that it wasn't an actual lice.
Yeah.
Gate lice.
Gate lice.
Yeah,
All right, they
that's pretty
swarm.
Swarm around airport gates before their designated boarding time.
Yeah, we talked about this a couple days ago where I don't understand. I've never understood that about people either. Who wants to get on the plane first?
It's everything to do with getting your
bag in the right spot.
Overhead. That's
I get it, but my gosh.
No, I'm with you. I would,
What's the rush? Who wants to sit there for ever?
What a rush.
I like to be one of the last 20 or so on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you fly like Spirit or Frontier, whatever, when you don't have a checked bag, that is when I still don't understand that. Like at least with the checked bag, at least if you're like a Delta and like you've got a seat that's got a cushion on it. But these, I've never understood the ultra low class carriers and people rushing to sit on an uncomfortable chair with somebody else in their lap in front of them, basically, and there's no benefit at all.
And they're all just loaded with head lice.
Yeah.
That's
Right at the gate.
Gate lice.
Yeah. Gate lice.
That's the grossest, right?
Yeah, that's pretty gross. Sick. And I don't get it either because it's normally the people that on their ticket, it's like, section, whatever it is, 8 or 9, like they're in the back, but they have to like stand in the way. I don't get that either. And it's normally old people. Old people love
I
to
knew
do
it.
that.
You're an
Here
ageist.
it comes.
I knew it, man.
Go ahead. What do old people do wrong?
What do they do now?
They just stand in the way.
What do they do?
They stand in the way.
What should we do with them?
They don't move. When you are like, excuse me, it is my turn to board.
Are they exactly like the guy that tried to take the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove? Should we beat them to the point where their family can't identify him?
No, they're not that bad. That guy sucks. That guy deserves way worse.
Chris, can you ask me as Sauce?
Sure.
Like you're you, I'm Sauce.
Okay.
Ask me what I think gate lice is.
Hey, what do you think gate lice is?
What?
I don't know. Lice that lives on a fence?
No, I said on a chest.
Am I
hair.
right?
I said chest hair. At least I answered.
What does chest hair have to do with a gate?
I don't know. I thought lice because it's not pubic lice and it's not lice on your head. I thought it was. I fell for it. I thought it was maybe lice.
What do you
in
call
your
your
hair.
chest?
My gate? How's a nice gate?
Nice gate, lady.
Yeah.
Brees?
To me, they don't need to crack down on this. They need to crack down on the people that will get out of their seats after the plane has landed and is at the gate and rush to the front of the plane.
Also makes no sense.
The worst people in the world. Like, just wait your turn. Like,
Unless
what are we
they're
waiting on?
actually have a connecting flight, but a lot of people just use it as an excuse.
What should we do to those people, Breed?
Yeah, Breed.
That's you, Breed.
Yeah, I got that. I'm trying to think.
It's spelled the same, but pronounced differently.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. Public
Say it.
shamings.
Oh, shamings is not.
Yeah,
You were gonna say
back down.
execution.
We should fill their chest with gate lice.
Yes.
Fill their gate with gate lice.
Yeah, man.
Lice is an alternative lifestyle.
Oh.
Oh, God, let's get rid of those for sure. Ugh.
Amen.
Ick, right, Zach?
Yeah.
Ick.
What is happening?
Gate lights.
None of us care.
It's going to snow.
Hell yeah.
That's so dumb. Why do they do this to us?
Well, who are they?
The government.
I knew it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was talking to Randy about it yesterday.
What? Oh, Randy thinks, Randy's newest thing is he thinks there's like an underground base in Antarctica that is controlling everything.
Controlling the weather?
All of it.
Yeah.
What?
I like this remix.
What?
How about Rosie at the end of yesterday's show going like, I barely talked today.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said that on the air.
I know. It was the weirdest thing.
He didn't seem thrilled that he didn't talk much. It's like, we didn't have your mic off. You're welcome to talk. Jump in. So my guess is he's going to fire some bullets today. We'll see. Not literally.
Did
I think
he
he's just
talk
going to talk a lot.
yesterday?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah, because that could be a good PST nomination.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. That
Yeah.
isn't. Yeah, right.
You should send that to Tenor or the committee.
We'll do front page sports after this. Carly in a little bit. Rosie in a little bit. Power Trip Morning Show fan. Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. It is October 30th. Carly in a little bit, about 30 minutes or so. Rosie at like 7:30. But Mike Grimm walks in, the voice of the Golden Gophers. Hi, Mike Grimm.
How we doing?
So, look, I gained a lot of respect for you 2 days ago.
Why is that?
Do you know why?
I don't know why.
Look, everybody can live their life the way they want to live it. Everybody can do what they want to do. But there's something about what you did on Monday that makes me like you 2% more. Do you know what it is?
I do not.
What was Monday?
It was my birthday.
It was, and you came on the show and didn't even mention it.
Yeah.
I saw on Twitter later that day that Gerdsey was like, hey, happy birthday to Mike Grimm. And I'm like, that son of a bitch was on our show. Didn't even mention it. Love that you don't care. You didn't need to make a
Flaunt
huge
it? Yeah.
Right. You didn't need to say like, hey, it's my birthday week. Now, Tommy Olsen turns his birthday into like a birthday month,
Yeah.
but he's still hanging on to that age where who cares? He doesn't have kids yet. Go party and drink.
No doubt.
But once you get to your 40s
What
and
a
50s,
mess.
40s and 50s, let's just move on with our lives, right?
There you go.
Other people can do it how they want, but I now like you 2% more than I did on Monday.
So you're up to like a 4% like rate.
No, I think you're undervaluing how much I like you. I'm a fan of yours.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean,
So happy belated
you
birthday.
get to my age, you don't really
cares?
want to celebrate a lot of
No,
them.
because then you're closer to death.
Exactly. It's true.
50 what?
54.
54 years old, Mike Grimm. Well, happy belated birthday.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, man. You and
look
me, we're
great
the
for
same age.
54.
We are the same age, Hockey. You're exactly
And you
right.
guys
What a
both
mess.
like the same kind of music.
What a
do.
mess.
We do.
Same kind of Google searches as well.
Yep.
What?
You
Maybe.
both like Wasp.
I don't know what that means.
The
Oh,
band?
you don't like the band Wasp?
I don't like the band Wasp.
Them's fighting words.
Well, I really don't know the band
I'm
Wasp.
a wild child. Come and love me. I want you.
Let's hear. Let's hear.
We can't.
We can't.
My
But
heart's
you
outside.
could sing it.
What if it's
Touch
under
me.
16 seconds or something?
No,
Doesn't
all that
matter.
stuff's
that's-
garbage.
Hockey.
Yeah.
That's I didn't mean to bring that part up.
Sorry, Huck.
It's okay. It's true.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do front page sports.
Yeah,
'cause
we got stuff,
we gotta
man.
talk Gopher football in a
Time now
second too.
for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. Get your Gatorade at Holiday. Buy two, get one free. Mix and match any 28-ounce flavors of Gatorade. You buy two, they give you a third one for free.
It's free. It's me and give me 3.
Yeah, that's a good
Hell yeah,
opportunity
man.
to try some new flavors. Why not? At Holiday, go hydrated Holiday. Thanks, Holiday.
Thank you.
There's actually a ton of sports news. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's
Well, the big
stall.
news
Let's
is
stall
like
on the
jam-packed.
let's
Spin the
stall
wheel
on the
of
Gophs.
topics.
Right. Let's stall on the Gophs
Yeah.
because we can get to your game and your quote here in a second. Let's start with two big pieces of Vikings news. First of all, they traded for Cam Robinson, the left tackle from the Jaguars. He is 29 years old, 6'6", 335. That's a huge bitch. He was a second-round pick in 2017. He's played his entire career with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kwesi had to give up a 26 conditional fifth-round pick.
Seems like a good trade, right?
Yeah,
really
and we
does.
also got a conditional 7, which is also
if he doesn't
worthless.
play or something, right?
So essentially, look, he's on an expiring contract. the Jags suck. They're like, just take him. Who cares? So we have him for the rest of the year.
And
then
probably
hopefully
pick up some of his dough. They save a little
whatever
bit,
it is, right? And then Darisaw is back next year, and we all move on with
and
our lives.
Is he pretty good? He's got 91
decent.
starts.
He's what did I write?
I mean, he's probably better than anybody they can plug in from the roster.
I believe 0 Pro Bowls, but still.
Was it? It's at least. I think it was the last game they played in. He had a concussion.
And he
was cleared, but then when they had an injury at his position, they didn't put him in the game, which I think is a little of they knew they were possibly going to trade him. When you trade, he's a starter.
Yeah.
When you can trade for a starting left tackle in the middle of the season and you don't have to completely flip your offensive line,
give up
that means
first or second
give up almost nothing.
That means in that building, they believe they can win.
Yeah.
You don't make this move if you're a 2-6 team or if you're at the bottom of the division. They believe they can win, and
There's
that is
no
why
doubt
they trade for that. And they love trading with Jackson.
Well, and it also means too that the risk is so low because it's an expiring contract and you give up almost nothing. So if he doesn't play well, or if they're Super Bowl contenders, or if they're complete frauds, it almost doesn't matter. It's kind of a free roll.
Yeah, and if he ends up not playing much, then they get a pick.
Right.
And if
So
he
who
plays
cares?
a bunch,
That's
then it pays off. You don't care about that.
I would bet he starts Sunday.
You got to think, right?
Yeah.
The other big piece of news, speaking of Sunday, is that the Vikings are going to square off against Joe Flacco. They are benching Anthony Richardson.
And the line moved 2 points.
Yeah, the Colts are better.
They're
with
better.
Flacco.
I mean, I hadn't seen the Anthony Richardson tap out bit because there was 1,000 things going on Circa on Sunday. But that's unbelievable. They were like, okay, then you're not playing.
I mean, I read it, but
and he ran around a lot. Then he kind of slid down and then tapped his helmet like, I'm coming out of the game. And the coach is like, well, you're never going back in.
But I thought Jonathan Grenard on our show nailed it yesterday, right? It's for most of the game, even if you're a running quarterback like Lamar Jackson or Anthony Richardson, sure, he had run a lot apparently in the couple plays before that. But Grenard's like, we have to give full effort on every play the entire game. We're the ones that should be gassed. So he's like, I've never really heard of a quarterback being gassed at the end of the game.
Sometimes they rotate out a linebacker. I don't know if
that's what he said. He's like, once in a while, if I take one play off,
but what
that's
he should
very
have done,
different.
If he had really thought about it, he should have gotten up and kind of grabbed his hamstring, limped out, and then stretched and said, I'm good, and then gone back in. But why would you just say, I'm not going to lie?
I think it was Pablo Torres on, I think it was Pablo Torres on Around the Horn the other day, Pablo Cruz, that basically said, we always get mad when athletes give cliched answers, right? We're like, God, they just give us the same stuff. And then when they tell us the truth, we're like, what an idiot. Why did he tell us the truth? It's like he got hammered for admitting.
There's always that paradox.
It is so weird how we want something and then they give it to us and
they
just
give us
destroy
raw
them.
meat, just great stuff, and it's like, he's an idiot.
Right. And how about almost every football player that has reacted to Anthony admitting that he was tired was like, probably wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
They're like,
wasn't it?
Yeah, I felt it, just wouldn't have said it.
Wasn't it McNabb too? Didn't he have something like that?
He threw up in the Super Bowl.
It was a Super Bowl, and he couldn't breathe or something. Yeah. I mean, it happens, but
bronchitis.
He needed to figure.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody's got time for that.
Got time for that.
Zachary, your squad wrapped up essentially arguably the most successful road trip in franchise history. 5-1-1 in this 7-game road stretch. They win 5-3 over Pittsburgh. Marc-Andre Fleury, terrible start. Even he admitted he was a little nervous because this is overwhelmingly likely his last start in Pittsburgh, right? I think Joe O'Donnell on the broadcast last night said unless the Penguins and Wild end up in the Stanley Cup Finals, or if Fleury has a crazy change of heart and comes back again next year, this is the last time in Pittsburgh. They gave him a massive ovation before the game, during the game, after the game. But he got off to a rough start. The Wild were down a couple of goals, but they stormed back and win 5-3.
Yeah, rough start. Actually, I will say this. Great start by the Wild. They just didn't get rewarded. Pittsburgh comes back. They capitalized. It was 2-0. And I was like, is this going to be one of those games where they're the better team, but they can't score and we're going to have Fleury's night ruined? Well, no. They came back. They tied it before the end of the period, and then had some great control the rest of the game. As you mentioned, I can't believe it. We were so worried that the season was going to be over before it began because of the way the schedule worked out, and instead they thrived on the road. So now,
and without Spurgeon,
without Spurgeon, he looked great last night. So good to have him back. Now they're back home. If they hold serve, they can just play well at the X the rest of the way and steal some more road games. I mean, this is not just a playoff team anymore that we're, borderline. I think this is a potential second, third, who knows after that. So it was really cool to see this team has an identity this year. They're playing well. They've got great chemistry. There's a great passing play early on in the game that they didn't capitalize on, but it was like, if they can keep playing like that, this is a special squad.
How about a Brock Faber fight, too?
That was sweet.
Who would have thunk that?
How do you think he handled, how do you think he did?
About as well as you'd expect a kid from Maple Grove.
What is that supposed to mean?
What are you talking about?
The tough guy town up in Maple Grove. I'm not saying,
beat that ass.
Brett, your hand is up, Brett.
But the guy that he got in a scrap with to start was the guy that didn't fight him, right? Somebody.
No, he got in the scrap with Sidney Crosby, and then the other guy, the enforcer guy came in.
Which is really great. Yeah, I love how hockey works sometimes like that.
You can't mess with Sidney, kid.
It was Crosby. Crosby kind of tackled him, it looked like to me. Like it wasn't even Faber's fault.
He can do whatever he wants. Brett, your hand's up.
I don't know how far they'll go. I hope they make a really deep run, but this is going to be a year where in 5 years, 10 years, we're going to think, boy, can you imagine having another season like Kirill had in 24-25? Like he is going, this could be like his career big year that we all fawn over and look at years from now. I mean, he is playing at that level. Like this is probably, this, we never know what the golden days are until we leave. Like this could be the golden days of
These are the good old days, baby.
These are the good old days.
Zachary and Brett, is it 6 straight games that he has 2 points or more? Or is it 7? 6 or 7?
I don't want to say because I don't know for sure.
I think it's something like 6 consecutive multi-point games for Kirill.
And I think it was a 3-pointer last night.
Yeah, it was. He assisted on Goudreau's goal and Zuccarello's goal.
And that Zuccarello goal was sick, right?
And he scored one at the end, the empty netter.
Kirill just freaking pinwheels it right to him, and that was awesome. Super cool. Anyway, the Wolves lost 120-114 to the Dallas Mavericks. Ant scored 37. Luka was just okay, but it was all Kyrie again. Kyrie just killed us in the series last year, and he killed us last night.
Did Luka though hit like a 30-footer or something
from the elbow, from the logo, and then just said, "This is what I effing do to the front row." He's cold-blooded.
Is Rosie sitting front row?
I don't know. We'll ask him when he gets here. Ant had 24 in the first quarter.
That's a lot.
Career high.
Yeah, then
he had 13 the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Couldn't hit a free throw. They kind of, it's weird because, I think the Julius Randle thing long-term will work. I like his bully ball mentality. He's got a toughness to him. But they are not a good rebound team whenever Rudy Gobert sits on the bench.
Yeah.
They're constantly out-rebounded, and that is going to be a problem.
I didn't watch the game, so I was looking at the box score. I was listening to the quotes this morning, getting my stuff ready, and everyone was talking about rebounding, so I look at the box score. The Wolves out-rebounded them 42-40, so I'm like, what the heck's going on? But then they had 23 second-chance points, so that must be what
and
they're talking
the
about.
Wolves had 20 turnovers.
Oof. That's way too many.
I think,
and the most egregious was the last one where Ant is they're down 4, making his way down the court, and
he just gets stripped from behind.
Just brutal.
Yeah,
as Sauce would say.
Do you think Dallas is just one of those teams that has a team's number?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think Stan Van Gundy, is that his name? Said that they're like the Wolves are the worst in transition defense. They just don't get back. They're just slow, so that's not good.
No, and they've been good at defense.
Yeah, they're 2-2, so we'll see. And then they play Denver on Friday,
so they'll finish 41-41.
They're on pace for something like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Which is Power Trip Bets probably hammered the under.
Yeah.
What was the over-under? 52.5?
I have the over with Johnny Bones.
Was it 52.5 or is it more than that? I forget the number. It was something in the 50s. Anyway.
Like Grimm.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
The Yankees won 11-4 over the Dodgers to survive and to keep the World Series going. The Dodgers lead 3-1, but unbelievably, Freddie Freeman did it again.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
All 4 games of this World Series, he has hit a home run. And the last time he was in the World Series, those final 2 games, he hit home runs as well. 6 straight games with a home run in the World Series. That is now the all-time record. My dad called me because he was asking for the Twins scuttlebutt. And my dad's 86, I'm 44, and I'm like, look, Dad, I go, you ain't ever going to see anybody hit 6 straight games with a home run. I go, I don't think I will either, right? Statistically, it's so improbable.
Yeah.
You have to be in 6 World Series games. That's very tough to just be in 6, period, let alone hit home runs in 6 straight.
Yeah.
probably will never see this again in our lifetime. Insane.
No, will not.
I kind of wish they just would have won it last night so we could have said Freeman hit a home run in all 4. They won.
And then call it a day.
Give him the MVP, build a statue that doesn't look anything like him, and then we'll move on with our lives. What a series. Is he going to do it again?
No.
Are they off tonight or do they play tonight?
I think
play
they're
tonight.
off.
No, they play tonight.
Do they really?
Yeah. It's 3 straight.
They run right it back, huh?
3 and then 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Zacho, you're going no. You say
no
the streak ends tonight. No chance. Anybody want action? I mean, you got to give us odds. 'Cause obviously, it's more likely that he does not than he does.
Do you think the Yankees will win? Do you think they'll come back and win the series 4 straight?
No, I just want to see Freeman launch home runs in every
More
game.
homers, yeah.
That's the story for me. He's stolen the spotlight from Shohei.
He seems like a good dude too. I mean, did you guys ever see that video? They have him mic'd at a spring training game.
No.
So it's pretty funny if you find it. They have him mic'd, so the announcers are talking to him. He's on first base as a base runner, and it's a spring training game, and it's windy, and some guy just skies one. And he's like, he's not catching it. He's not catching it. And you can hear him breathing heavy. He ends up like, either got to third or he scored on the play because he was sprinting. And the ball and these outfielders are trying to find it, and it falls in between them because it's so windy. But it was pretty funny to hear while again, it's a spring training game. Who cares?
Sure.
But that alone, I just liked him for watching that. I mean,
seems like a good dude.
Yeah.
Who knows?
That was back when he was on the Braves.
Yes. Yeah, it was a while ago. Yep.
You guys want to do the quote now or in the next segment? You want to do it next segment? All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk Gopher football briefly with Mike Grimm, but more importantly, give him a quote to sneak in against the Fighting Illini on Saturday. Never beaten Brett Bielema. Can they end that streak this Saturday? The Gophers are red hot. More with Mike Grimm and the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Now.
Inflation Vacation is back on KFAN. We have 9 chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday. That's every hour from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. To enter the keywords and learn more, head to KFAN.com. Inflation Vacation is powered by 2 men and a junk truck.
What if there was a recession, Paul? We can't do inflation vacation, right? Like, let's say it's going the wrong way. Recession, what? What could we call it? That's clever.
Recession.
Mike Grimm, your hands up.
How about a recession recess?
I don't think you get this bit.
Oh, shucks.
Whoa. That's not bad.
I thought he was going to say the word.
No.
All right. More with
What is
Mike
the
Grimm.
word?
It doesn't matter. I don't know. I just wanted to see. Sometimes I ask a question that I don't even have an answer to. I just want to see what Paul says.
He didn't have an answer.
And then he does Yosemite Sam impression. See, it's fun.
I want to see what Paul says.
Do your best Foghorn Leghorn.
Who?
He's not an owl. Is
that the I say guy?
Yeah. Sure.
I don't think I have an impression yet.
Zach, you want to try it? It sounds like you just did it, kind of.
I don't know. I've never watched Foghorn Leghorn before.
Wow. You're missing out.
I'll say.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
For not seeing it, that's pretty good. Mike Grimm is here. Every week we have him on to talk Gopher football, and then also we give him a line to sneak into the broadcast that confuses Daryl Thompson and probably pisses off Learfield. Have they ever said, like,
no.
Hey, what are you doing?
No.
Okay, that's good.
No.
The Gophers are at number 24 Illinois on Saturday at 11 a.m., right?
Yes.
The Gophers have won 3 straight games, USC, UCLA, and Maryland.
You got it.
Dominant performance over Maryland. Just blew them out. It was awesome. Brosmer put up season highs in yards and touchdowns. He looks like the real deal. Let's hope that continues. We are facing a top 25 team at their place. The Gophers are 0-9 lifetime against Brett Bielema, but are somehow favored by about 3 points.
I think it's 0-10, actually.
0-10?
I think it's 0-10.
Oh, wow.
I think it's 7-0 at Wisconsin, 3-0 at Illinois. I think that's what I found, but
sure.
Maybe I.
So let's say it's 0-10.
Yeah.
Whether it's 9 or 10, they've never beaten this guy. Top 25 team. It's a home game for them. Somehow the Gophers still 3-point favorites.
Yeah.
Explain that to me.
I don't know. I don't know because they opened like right off the bat a 3-point dog, right?
I never saw that. Like I know you said you saw that. The first line I saw was Gophers by 1.5, and it's gone further in the Gophers' favor.
Yeah.
Maybe Power Trip Bets can confirm what it opened at.
But he's no longer with us.
There must be, I don't know. I mean, it really doesn't make sense. Like, there's no question the Gophers could go win that game, but I would have guessed they would have gone and won that game as an underdog, but they're a favorite. So,
All right, so we're facing Illinois. Christopher, do you have Illinois options for Mr. Grimm?
I need to turn my mic on. I do. Gene Hackman went to the University of Illinois.
did he? Is this? Oh, this is where that was Illinois last year that you gave me the Hackman.
Was it the Royal Tenenbaums
That's right.
line?
That's right.
Cemetery.
That's
Oh
right.
my God, that
That's
might
top
be the
5
best
all
one
time.
you've
Yeah,
ever.
so good.
You could argue that's the best one.
Yeah.
Because my God, Daryl had no idea.
And it was just such a
what you were
'cause that
saying.
game ended in such a crummy fashion. Like the Gophers are a 998% to win it, and then 3 plays later they lose it. And
Unbelievable.
So it just was like good time to use it.
Do you? I know you're about to give him the line, Chris, but do you have access to that soundbite? Because that's one of Grimmer's best
it's so
of all
good.
time.
It's so
think I do.
good.
The line about getting hamburgers and going to a cemetery or something.
Yeah.
God dang it, is that good?
I think I do.
Oh my God!
Oh, it's
I don't
such a
think
good
I've seen that
film.
movie in almost 20 years. I should go back and
I've
watch
had a
it.
rough year,
Well, I
Dad.
watched it after you guys gave me
Right.
the line. I thought it was okay.
Eve cried.
Yeah.
Eve cried.
Wes Anderson movies are not for everyone. I love Wes Anderson.
I think I'm
in
no man's land on that. I mean, fine, but
I bet I've seen that movie
what are
7
some
or
of
8
his other
times.
shows?
Moonrise Kingdom, Grand
Excellent.
Budapest Hotel,
Excellent.
Titanic.
Yep. Yeah. Freddy versus Jason.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Excellent film.
Really good.
Cars 2.
Yep. Cars 2 is
That's
Wes
one of the
Anderson for
all-timers.
sure.
The newest one is okay. The one about like the alien.
I didn't like that. I didn't like that one.
Yeah.
I liked it.
What was it called again?
Hawk, what was it called?
Your dad's Bigfoot.
Yeah, my dad's
Your
Bigfoot.
dad is
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
He's running out of titles.
Wait, your dad's Bigfoot or
Yes.
your dad is Bigfoot?
Right.
Got it.
Either
Yeah,
way,
it's
that's
an
the beauty of
open-ended
it.
meaning,
That's
yeah.
the genius of Wes Anderson.
Right. I thought maybe
I
he
lo-
just
I
was a
love
father
Wes
with one
Anderson.
enlarged foot.
Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou is one of the best
What
films
the hell's
of
the
all
latest
time.
one called? The one in the desert about aliens.
That
The hell was
movie
that
is
called?
called
I'm blanking on it.
Asteroid
that's what it
City.
is.
Yeah, Asteroid City. I thought it was just okay.
The French Dispatch was pretty good.
Didn't see that one.
It's pretty
That's
good.
got Chalamet in it, right?
Yeah. Isle of Dog is good.
All right, anyway.
Anyway, so I could give you another Royal Tenenbaum ones because Gene Hackman is 91 years old. He's been in a million movies.
Yeah, he's one of the all-timers.
He's one of the all-time greats.
It's Lex Luthor.
He's Lex Luthor. So your choices are the Royal Tenenbaums or Lex Luthor. Here are your choices. I wanted it to be harder
was
this
Norman
week,
Dale.
by the way.
Also true.
I'm sorry? Oh, the coach of the Hoosiers.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I've never
right.
seen that film.
Great film.
Same.
Really?
Great film.
You guys
Great
have neither
film.
one? Why do you refuse to watch it?
It's one of those movies when I was growing up playing basketball, all my friends obsessed about Hoosiers, right? This is the early 90s. And I felt like that was my window to watch it. And now that I've missed it, I don't know. I don't
wonderful.
have any desire to go back.
Basketball film.
I
You
know
even
I
like
should.
freaking
I
basketball.
know I should love it, but I just have never seen it.
It's a good show. It's a good show. There's a couple.
I've seen Teen
there's a-
Wolf. Does that count? He plays
Wolf.
basketball.
Excellent.
Teen Wolf is one of my all-time favorite movies.
That's the correct answer.
That's the TW that I walked off Brian Oak with on the initials game.
Oh,
Teen
Lord.
Wolf.
Oh, remember when you and Zachary walked off AJ in the championship match?
Oh, man.
Remember that? Look at that.
Man, Zach's giving you the stink eye over here.
You guys both had him.
Put your pants back
You
on,
both
Zach.
had him.
He's got
he
an
didn't.
infection in his eye. He can't help
Yeah,
it.
you can't help it.
Had him on the ropes. Couldn't kill
did
the
have him
champ.
on the
What do you
ropes.
hit in order to
We
look
never.
up on this son of a bitch? Is it
F4. F3? F4?
F4.
F4.
I usually use F3.
Control F is better.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's F4.
Damn. Anyway, okay, listen. I'll find it in a minute. Grimmer?
Yes, sir.
I've been way too easy on you.
Last week was a layup.
Really
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
This week,
Yeah.
Lex Luthor.
Superman?
No, Lex Luthor.
Are you listening to the dude's story?
Why does the phone always ring when you're in the bathtub?
That's good.
I like that one a
Yeah,
lot.
so do I.
That's really good because that's going to
That
be
would
hard
be a
to fit in.
challenge.
Yes.
And it's clean, so it's not.
Yes.
You're not going to get in trouble.
I mean, it's literally clean. You're in the
right.
bathtub.
Why does
Right.
the phone always ring when you're in the bathtub? That one's really.
I
good.
don't
Keep
recall
going.
that line.
That
I haven't
one's
seen
great.
that
Is that
movie in
Superman
probably
1?
30 years.
Superman 1,
Superman
yeah.
1.
Yeah. Miss Tessbugger!
I'll give it a shot.
All right, good. Well, I'm
I'll
done
give
then.
it a shot.
Yeah, let's just stop there. I like that one.
Say it again.
Why does the phone always ring when you're in the bathtub?
That's a great one.
man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Good.
That's brilliant.
Why do I have a feeling Daryl's going to answer that question?
It really does.
Right, he's not just going to laugh.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
Wow. Are you?
Same thing always happens to me
Just
when I
happened
got
to me last night.
Yeah.
Or you start saying it and he just finishes it with you.
Yeah.
Always ring in the bathtub.
In the bathtub.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
All right, I've just emailed it to you.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Why does the phone always ring when you're in the bathtub?
I was trying to find the line because when I email it, but I don't see that I have the one from last year.
We'll find it. It's still in the system
I've
somewhere.
got it. It's going to take me a minute.
So
I've got
good.
so much junk.
What you going to do with all that junk?
Man, those first couple
Search and
Superman
search
movies
and
are so
search.
good.
Yeah,
Christopher Reeve, Gene
speaking of
Hackman.
having not watched a movie in like 30 years, I don't think I've seen either. Was it Superman 1 and 2 with Christopher Reeve?
Yeah,
I haven't seen him either.
And the second one has
I've
General
seen him.
Zod.
I've seen him, but I don't remember him. I mean, I was young.
Yeah, General Zod, and then that chick that I forget her name, but Chris probably was completely into her.
The Tessmacher.
No. The one of the three evil people, the one lady in the evil group. I don't remember her name.
What?
I don't think it was Sideways Smile. That may have been an alias. Yeah. And then and then the guy's name was something like No. Spelled like NOH or something. He had a weird name that was like one syllable.
Yeah. N-O-N.
Oh, N-O-N?
Yeah.
And that was the guy that I always thought looked like Nikola Pekovic of the Timberwolves back in the day. Pekovic looked exactly like that guy. And if he could just catch the ball in transition, he'd be virtually unstoppable.
Did you win the PST?
I got in for that. I semi stand by that. That dude just couldn't catch the ball.
Yeah.
But he was like a big kind of a bumbling idiot. It's like, dude, if you can just catch the ball, he can actually run a little bit here. And he's a train.
Don in like the underworld, and I'm not kidding.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like the guy from Superman 2, just from a different planet.
Here you go.
One kneel down. Let's see. Minnesota will not use a timeout, and that will do it. This is a tough one. PJ Fleck running over to Brett Bielema to shake hands, and Minnesota falls 27-26. Anybody interested in grabbing a couple of burgers and hitting the cemetery?
Oh, that's a tough one, Mike. This is certainly a tough one. One did you expect to win, and one you probably should have won, and you circle it on your calendar as someone that you had not had.
Is that the game?
Hands down, the best one of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah.
It's the situation.
So good.
It did fit.
Like you said, I've forgotten that was the game that the Gophers just flat out imploded. So that is an epic, it's so disappointing. So the fact that you're like, let's go to the cemetery because who cares, right? It's almost like that game just died. Let's go. Anybody want to grab some burgers and hit the cemetery? And Daryl just starts analyzing the game.
And there's no doubt
that it's so good
that because of the way that game ended, that there's somebody driving home from the game listening that just said, well, he was just trying to be funny.
Right.
That they had no idea.
It's the best part.
Okay, he's just working that in because that game sucked.
This is a tough one. PJ Fleck running over to Brett Bielema to shake hands, and Minnesota falls 27-26. Anybody interested in grabbing a couple of burgers and hitting the cemetery?
10 out of 10.
Oh, that's a tough one, Mike. This is.
Daryl just rolls.
Yeah, it's so good.
That is definitely going straight into the Power Trip Hall of Fame
that is
file. I'm
so
gonna
good. As
never
good as it
lose
gets,
that again.
Grimmer.
It's as good as it gets.
My God. I think, Corey, I'm trying to remember, was that your line? Or did you give
No, I
that?
think it was Chris, yeah.
It was just you that was recommending to watch the movie then.
Sure. Well, all of us like Wes Anderson in general. No.
Yeah, that was all right. We got it.
You want to stick around
dude.
for another segment?
I can do that.
All right.
Because we're going to play Hotlines when we come back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Yeah. Welcome back. Power Trip Morning Show. How are you, everybody? You guys all right over there?
Doing great.
Yes, sir. All right, let's hear it. Okay, good.
More proof we never know what's going on. Sorry to break your heart, Chris. I know you got slapped a week ago, but Carly just texted me and reminded us that she's not in this week.
No.
We didn't know. I assume you thought you were going to get slapped again.
I was looking to get knocked around a little bit.
You want me to come in there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Will you straddle me?
Straddle him and slap him.
That would be...
How many people thought I was going to get motorboated, by the way?
Oh.
You.
Wait, get motorboat.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Anyway, never mind.
I think what Chris just did was doing the whole radio trick of going, God, you know what sounds good right now? Raising Cane's. It'd be great if Cane's dropped off some food.
Yeah. I mean, that would be
setting up next Wednesday.
You just throw it out there and just hope they're listening.
Yeah.
And then maybe it happens.
That's right.
Smart play.
Thank you.
All right.
Zacho.
That's my name.
Yeah. You think you could, and this may be asking too much. You think you could pull off a straight face?
Ooh. Did for like many years.
Well said.
Oh, nice.
Whoa, Secco.
Yeah, I can do it.
Let's see if we can do it again. This game is called Hotlines. And it's today, the Scatty movies. Scatty movie lines.
Oh, no.
Now, you may remember, you may not. But what's going to happen, Grimmer, is I'm going to play this, and you're going to determine how many of those movie lines Zacho is going to know.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I was a straight face last week.
Oh, we remember.
Yeah.
Nobody bought it.
Nobody bought it. These are lines from Scatty movies. Here we go. Number one, get yourselves ready.
I'm all set, Daddy-O.
You got a collect call from Dan's House of Horny Harlots.
Whoa.
Caller, please go ahead.
I want to play a game. What's in the box? Go ahead. Make my millennium. The power of Christ compels you. Believe it or not, Twinkies have an expiration date. Bye.
Okay. I'm going to play it for you again. These are scary movie lines. Are you with me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many is he going to get? Here they come.
I want to play a game. What's in the box? Go ahead. Make my millennium. The power of Christ compels you. Believe it or not, Twinkies have an expiration date.
Ooh. I think I have all five. If I can humble brag, I think I'm 5 for 5.
I think I have 4.
There's one I'm a little iffy on, but I think I have it. But I don't think Zach knows about 3 of these.
On the flip side, there's a good chance I'm going 0 for all day.
I believe that doesn't shock anybody.
Yes, no.
I don't think Zach knows that one or that one for sure. Oof.
All right, lock him in. Here we go.
I'm locked in.
All right, Sauce, what do you got?
2.
Brett?
3.
Corey?
I had it between 3 and 2, but I'm going to lean towards he only gets 2.
Grimmer?
3.
All right, there you go. Zacho, art thou ready?
Yes, sir.
Excellent straight face.
Yep, you're doing great. Nobody's buying it. Here we go. Number 1.
I want to play a game.
Uh-oh. I thought this was one of the 2 you were going to get.
This is a layup.
Oh, my gosh.
I want to play a game.
I have no idea.
Really?
Wow.
Guys?
I haven't even seen this movie, and I know it. Come on, you can do this. What's a movie franchise where there's somebody
I
who
want to play a game.
essentially puts people in games?
Yeah, he goes, I want to play a game.
Halvey, what's in Fortnite right now that you can throw and it's flying? You play it all the time.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Guys,
what do lumberjacks do?
Oh, no, don't ask him that.
No, I mean for a job, not for fun.
Babe.
Babe,
well,
what?
I hope not, actually.
Jesus.
Saw.
Can you just say the word saw?
Sakes.
I don't know.
Saw.
I was thinking axe. They don't saw. Do
Sure
they
they do.
Saw is the name of the movie?
Saw. Yeah.
No, I have no idea.
That's the name of the movie.
Yep, that's the name of the movie. Saw. Number 2.
What's in the box?
Come on. It's one of the most famous
What's in
movie
the
lines.
box?
Oh, boy. He's going 0 for 5.
I hate scary
No
films,
idea.
and I have 4 of them.
This movie's
What's in the box?
epic.
Even Grimmer knows this one.
90s movie, Grimmer. Epic finale. I don't think you
say
mounted
What's
it
in the
correctly.
box?
No, not Mrs. Duff.
Brad Pitt says it. What's in the box?
I'm not a.
Are you serious?
I don't know if I've ever watched.
Well, then don't. We almost shouldn't ruin this for Zach. It's one of the all-time great movies, honestly. That is 7.
7.
Oh,
with Brad Pitt.
You're getting 0.
Yeah.
Those literally were the two I thought were gimmies.
Number 3.
Uh-oh, he's going 0 for 5.
Go ahead. Make my millennium.
I have no idea.
You got no chance.
No, yeah, this is
Really?
no idea.
I don't even know.
I don't watch scary. I've never watched a scary
sequel
movie.
just came out.
Signs was too scary for me.
Yeah, I heard that.
A sequel for this movie just came out about 30 years later.
Beetlejuice.
There you go,
Right.
Beetlejuice.
Oh,
Beetlejuice.
yeah.
Go ahead,
no.
make my millennium.
Yeah, pretty good.
Thank you.
That's
a scary movie.
This is
Sure,
the
kind of.
easiest one of
Here's
them
number
all.
This is the easiest one. Yeah, but I don't think Zach had any chance at this one.
Christ compels you.
The Exorcist.
That's right.
Yeah, that's the
That's one. I like how I stuttered and I didn't even edit it.
Yeah.
And the last one. Here's the last one. You need to get this one for Corey and Sussy.
Believe it or not, Twinkies have an expiration date.
I think this is the one I have, but I'm not 100% sure.
A Twinkies. Kids. Maybe is it?
No. Good guess, though.
Is this? Is it Ghostbusters?
It is not.
It is not
Is it
Ghostbusters.
Poltergeist?
It is not. Anybody else want to guess?
Twinkies have an expiration date.
Woody Harrelson.
Is it
Zombieland?
Zombieland.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God!
I was going to guess
That's
White
right.
Man.
Really
film.
good guess, Brett.
That's right.
great film?
Man.
Great film. It really
wow.
is.
Great
you got
film.
one. Nobody got a point.
The cameo in Zombieland is one of the best cameos
So
in film
good.
history.
So you got
It's
one.
just brilliant.
Zach,
Yeah,
you
one.
truly should see the movie 7 if you haven't seen it.
I've not seen it
It's
either.
a top.
Oh.
It's a top.
Is it like scary?
It's a psychological
like Silence of the
thriller.
Lambs.
It's not
It's
a horror
gross.
movie.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
a
Serial killer.
serial
Yeah,
killer movie,
yeah.
but it's creepy as hell, and it's epic. And the finale is awesome. Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman,
Steve Almerdozzi.
Jessica
Gwyneth
Rabbit.
Paltrow.
I might have seen it. Now
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I might have seen that.
Kevin Spacey.
Rob Ryan.
Kevin Spacey.
I've seen the clip like 1,000 times, but I couldn't have told you what the movie was.
You haven't seen it either? Watch it immediately.
Oh, it's a 10 out of 10.
10 out
Wait
of
till after
10.
the show.
Yeah, again, don't watch it during the show.
On my
but
phone.
Put
All right.
7 at the top of your list.
We only have one more today. Scary movies. Straight face them again, if you would, please, Echo.
You got a collect call from Dan's House of Horny Harlots.
Yeah.
Caller, please go ahead.
You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish. Understand? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. We all go a little mad sometimes. I do wish that we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner. Bye.
Is that an international?
Zach's going to struggle with these ones, too.
I think he's going to get more than this one. Let's try him again. Here we go.
You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish.
Yep.
Understand? All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. We all go a little mad sometimes. I do wish that we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner.
Lock him in, boys.
Yeah, what the hell is that fourth one? It's bugging me.
Lock him in.
You got the rest?
Yeah. Fourth one, it's going to piss me off.
I believe I have the last one.
Lock him in. Don't matter what you know. Matters what Zach knows.
No, we know.
Zach doesn't have that one for
That's right.
sure. That one he's going to get.
Grimmer, what do you think?
I'm going to say one.
One from Grimm.
Mm-hmm.
Corey.
I'm going to give him a little more credit and says I think he gets 2.
Brett.
You know I love you, Holly. 0.
You're going 0.
It's not
Someone's got to do it.
I mean, it's 1, but I was going to say 0. 1.
One it is. All right, Zacho, here we go. I believe in you, brother. Here we go.
Listen to the Hulkster.
Yeah, listen to the Hulkster.
Number 1, here we go.
You hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish.
Understand?
Understand?
No, I do not understand. No.
I can't believe it. I thought he might get this one.
That's not his generation, though.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That is the first Scream.
Scream.
Oh yeah, I've never seen that film.
It's the best one by a mile. It's fantastic.
Hawk loves the
holds
fourth
up too.
I do.
Nev Campbell.
Yeah. Sydney Prescott.
Yeah, she's super hot. And Drew Barrymore for a little while anyway.
Makes a cameo, if you will.
Courtney Cox too, right?
100%. Yeah.
Number 2.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
You have to know this one.
This is one of the quotes that you should know, even if you haven't seen the movie, because
one of the most iconic scary movies. 100%.
But the look on your straight face leads me to believe you have no idea what this is from.
No.
Are you kidding me?
It's a Jack Nicholson movie.
No play makes Jack
The Shining.
a dull
There you go.
boy.
The Shining. There's 0. Brad holding on here. Number 3. Here we go.
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
Yeah.
This is the only one I thought you'd get.
I've never seen this movie either, but you should still be able to put it together based on what he just said.
Again, my scary and movie knowledge
Whatever
is
you do,
very limited.
don't fall asleep.
Do you know
Who gets
any
you
movie?
when you're
Right? Do you
asleep?
know any movie in the history of horror movies where you can't fall asleep or somebody might kill you?
No.
Nightmare on Elm
That's
Street.
Nightmare on Elm
Freddy,
Street.
God, I've
Freddy
never
gets
seen
you when
Freddy.
you're in your dreams.
We also would have accepted Scary Terry. Bitch.
This one's pissing me off. What the
I know.
hell? Does anybody
Number
have number
4?
4?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Zach, you have no idea?
I'll guess The Ring.
Nope.
Is it Psycho?
It's Psycho.
Oh, it is.
Whoa.
Okay.
You got
Okay.
it.
I-
You got
that was
it.
Scoreless.
that was a guess. I was not
I have
confident.
not seen that either.
Now listen. He has to get this one.
Well,
you have to get
even
this
I've
one.
got this
No, he
one.
doesn't.
Yeah, but
Yes,
he didn't
he
get The
does.
Shining.
No.
So
I
this,
know, but this one.
the two that I circled that I thought he would get is The Shining and this one. But now that he missed The Shining, now I don't think he has this one either. I don't think
I
so.
do wish that we could chat longer, but I'm having an old friend for dinner.
My God.
No.
No.
Again, think about it for a second. My guess is now you've never seen this movie, but think about it. He's having an old friend for dinner.
Who? Yeah.
The movie's already been mentioned.
Did we mention it?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't hear anybody say it. Okay.
Scary Terry?
No.
Oh, brilliant.
It's Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the Lambs. Hannibal Lecter. Hannibal
I do
the
wish
Cannibal.
that we could chat
Hannibal
longer,
the Cannibal.
but
Yeah, he
I'm
said
having
it,
an
yeah.
old friend
And it's
for
right at the,
dinner.
Compared
right
it
at
to
the end.
Seven as a suspense
Oh, okay, got it.
movie.
Yeah,
The
he says
correct
this.
answer was 0.
0.
Yeah. With the win.
Hannibal says it right at the end of the movie.
Wow.
It's another unbelievable film. You guys are missing out on some
Silence
good
of the Lambs
movies.
is a masterpiece of a movie. Masterpiece.
I like 7 better, but
I mean,
I think 7's more rewatchable.
Here's why Silence
But
of the
they're
Lambs is a
both
better
incredible.
film. Because 7 doesn't have multiple Megs.
Yeah.
Right, Hogs?
That's right, baby. Thank you. Unique Classic Cars at uniqueclassiccars.com. Get yourself your dream car or take your old car down, let them fix it up and make it your dream car. Thank you. Unique Classic Cars, uniqueclassiccars.com. In Mankato. Thanks, Mike Grimm.
Thank you, guys.
Let's hear it for Derek.
Did Zach, by the way, does Zach get 1 out of 10?
1 out of 10.
He got Exorcist.
That's it.
Was that it? Is that the only
That's
one?
the only one.
Dear God.
Let's hear it for
Zachary.
Derek, who put that game away.
Thanks,
Get it
Derek.
well done, Derek. Well
Sorry,
done.
Derek.
Sauce, your hands up.
We have an update on the Vikings trade.
Oh, is it good or bad?
It's good.
Let's find out when we come back.
Update on the trade.